Hello, gamers. Giving her the pets. I have a cat on my lap. Because there's a cat on my lap, today's poll will be about cats. This stream's poll will be about cats. And whether or not you own them. Oh! This has its own little song. This is all different. Interesting. What should we name ourselves? Probably just Danny. The cat has left my lap. Oh? What kind of book is that? Wow, you found it? It's a story called Star Nova. It was one of my favorites, but one day I lost it. It's based on a real story, with ups and downs, just like life sometimes. Now that you have it back, will you tell me about it? Sure, but it's getting late, and I'm gonna tell you the beginning. I'll read you the rest at a different time. Alright, are you ready? One night, two brothers near Toad Town. There wasn't much going on lately, huh? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy not to have to deal with being possessed by something, like a weird jester or so. And maybe Princess Peach being on vacation also adds to the quiet atmosphere around the castle. But it's so quiet, it's almost suspicious. Don't you think, bro? Aw, did you hear something outside? I think I did. I'll go take a quicker look. Oh no, you won't believe it! There's airships attacking Toad Town! Come on, bro, let's go quickly! Oh, this is Superstar Saga music, I think. But like remixed. Look, bro! That looks like an airship's anchor! It must be for one of Bowser's airships!
How'd you get up here? Did someone drop the anchor again? If my cat you ever did this? Whatever. Mario and Green Guy, do you know what time it is? Right, it's showtime!
Mario, we gonna do it! We have action commands right from the start. And Luigi has 2 power. I'm not really good at the guarding, it would appear.
Mario. You went against me, the King of Koopas? Even if you fight with your clumsy brother, you can't defeat me. Give up already! We both know you don't have a chance, Mario.
Oh, I got that guard. I got that guard. But I suspect this is a scripted lost battle.
Huh? What's that? Ah! We'll fight later. What's going on with my precious airship?
King Bowser, someone has damaged the airship. It's going to crash.
That's the name of the movie. Chapter 1, Sacred Star Port. This looks like, yeah, I think this is the basement of the Goomba Village, but kind of retooled. Or no, this is where Mario lands when he crashes from the flying castle. Oh, and I don't have the hammer yet, so I can't get that block. Is this a mod or a new game? This is a mod to Paper Mario 64, but it's like a complete original campaign. Never mind, that answered my question. Oop. Star pieces are pink now. It's a glowing star piece. Wait and find out what this is for. I do not own cats, but I have a Dachshund, and that's close enough. Ouch. Morning, Solar Vibes. How's it going?
Ouch. What? Where am I? Who are you? What? You're here without any knowledge too?
Mario's your name?
Ah. I'm Solon.
Nah, at least I think that's my name. So I'm not the only one who's stranded here. How did you end up here? Oh, whoa, what a journey. And what a miracle that you didn't get hurt. The Mushroom Kingdom. You came from so far away. So, since we're both trying to find out where we are and all, would you maybe want to go on an adventure together? Solon joined your party, and yeah, he is a biddy bud. Traditionally, Paper Mario has enemies as the partners. Press down C to have him tell you about people, places, and things nearby. When you're interested, just ask him. Solon is also helpful during battles. Use his Buddy Bonk to deal damage to enemies, or let him tell you about an enemy's features and HP using his inspiration ability.
Wonderful! I'm happy to meet you, Mario. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
By the way, there's one other thing I remember. Something named Starport. I'm not sure what that is, but maybe we should watch out for that name. Either way, let's start our adventure, Mario. Oh, hold on. I think I need to remap some of my controllers. Oh, I can't remap until I stop the game. All right, we gotta get to a save point. Because right now, down C isn't working. Oh, wait, I think it's the stick? No, it's not the stick. Okay. Yeah, so normally I have the D-pad control the C buttons. But right now it's not working.
Oh, it's time for a battle. You know how this works, right?
Just don't forget that you can swap between me and pressing Z. Ooh, I like the ability sprite. So we have Buddy Bonk and Inspiration. Alright, so he basically functions like Goombario, it seems like. Does this have a gimmick or is it a retelling? I don't know anything about this other than that is a full custom campaign with like new partners, enemies, locations, etc. in the Paper Mario 64 engine. So there might be a gimmick. But I only heard that because it dropped today. I saw the launch trailer today and I was like, you know what? That seems like that'd be a cool thing to play. Oh, I sense strong energy radiating from the star panel over there. It feels as if we want to connect with it. Maybe I do. Do I have another ability I did not know of? Mario, could you go over there and try pressing A? I'm curious if... I'm sensing such an enormous energy over right here. Okay, Mario, please don't get scared or anything, but let me try something. It actually worked! Wow! I'm not sure how I did it, but I teleported us to another location in a flash. I can only do it at the top of these star panels, but I'm always ready to use it if we need it. As always with Paper Mario emulation, there's texture and audio glitches. I haven't noticed them. What texture glitches are there? Maybe I'm just not observant enough. But that is a common theme of Paper Mario. Emulation, I mean. In the scene at Luigi in the house. Oh, I didn't notice them there. I believe you. Like, I think I just didn't notice. Attention! If you want to continue, step over here, please. We are here to actively defend our settlement from invaders, especially since the recent increases in unusual occurrences and happenings around here. Therefore, we ask you the following question. What are your intentions? Please don't be afraid. We're not here to cause trouble. How can we be sure that you can be trusted? Mario and me both just got stranded here, with no idea where to go. I don't even know where I'm from. And the only other thing I can recall is the name Starport. I wish I could think of more, but I can't. We see. Not only do you know about Starport, but you have glowing eyes, and your presence is stellar, almost as if the cosmos would shine upon us. It may be risky to say this, but for now we place our trust in you. We advise you to look out for our much-acclaimed Merlury. She'll be most likely able to help you. Feel free to enter our beloved settlement, Starport. Thank you very much, dear Guardians. Very nice of you. Oh, I see the texture glitch. I see this one. Welcome to Starport. Alright, so I'm gonna save the game real quick. And we are going to... I need to fix my controller input. So C down, C up, C right, C left. Alright. This is Bitty Bud Jesus. Wasn't much, but there's always something glitching in Paper Mario emulation. Yeah, I don't think it's the fault of the mod maker. I think it's just... N64 emulation is always a little bit, questionable. I'm starting Thracia for the first time. Wish me luck. Good luck. You're in for a treat. That's one of the co-stars from Starport. Very generous people who just wanted the best for everyone. If you follow this path, you'll get to see the Astral Tower. Everyone says it's one of the most important things ever. I wish I knew why. This is Starport, the sacred and friendly place filled with hopes and dreams. Starport is the capital of Star Archipelago and serves as its center and power source. Whether it's the Astral Tower, Celestial Night, the Southern Port, there's just so much to see. I just adore this place, so serene. It kind of feels like home. So we got Starport, the sacred capital of Stellaria. It's powered by the essence of the Astral Tower. Here wishes get manifested and materialize. It's like a cozy home that everyone can return to after a long journey. And the Starkipelago. A beautiful group of islands beneath an eternal star-night-filled sky. Look at this! This whole map is hand-drawn. It's beautiful. Let's see what items we have for sale. So we've got a super soda, gives FP, and then we have mushroom and super mushroom. I don't think we need to buy anything yet, but I just wanted to see what there was. Hi Danny, how are you doing today? I'm getting my girlfriend into Final Fantasy through your videos. Oh, that's exciting! How are you doing, Heather? Is this going to be the Toad House equivalent? Oh, you're the guy who fell from the sky straight into the hills, right after the huge fireworks above the clouds. What happened there? Are you the one who caused the fireworks? Oh, we can see into the shop from inside that building, too. N64 emulation moment. North Astral Tower, East Port, West Underground.
Good evening. This pipe leads to the underground of Starport. Be careful, or you may or may not face some threats down there. It should be safe now, though.
RPG Sapphic stay winning. True. What Final Fantasy are you getting her to start, Heather? Is she starting with 1 or a different, like a less early one? As Star Spirits, I wonder if they're real or no. If yes, I wonder if I could be one of them one day. Hello, mister. Have you ever heard of the Astral Cave? There's many tales about a huge, dangerous monster living there. I'm getting scared just thinking about it. I'm deciding to beat the first 6 Final Fantasy games myself. I recently beat my 5 playthroughs, and I'm working on the 5 video now. Haven't started 6 yet. Oh, someone from the Mushroom Kingdom. Tss, been a while. Hasn't been there in a while. Hee. I'm Salvatore. I'm Salvatore. You want to know stuff? Stuff about this world, about this kingdom? The famous Astral Town, one of the greatest treasures of Stellaria. It uses star energy as its main source of power, and as a certain relic, the Sunstone contains infinite amount of energy. It was used to power the tower for ages. Back when it was first discovered, hints were found that some sages gathered collectively to the connection between the tower and the cosmos. The exact amount of sages remained unclear, though it is assumed that there were 4 of them who united their powers. According to the co-stars, the astral essence generated by the Astral Tower is used to foresee the future. Hee, wanna know more? Oh, it's just the same. I can't talk to the bartender. She's gonna start with 6. Her backlog is really big, and she added 4 to it because of your video, but I know she'll fall in love with 6. I'm excited for 6. 5 was also quite good, although I think I still prefer 4 to 5.
Dude, back when I was younger, they had the Big Bowser Burger at this inn. That thing slaps. I ain't kidding. It was so popular that at some point the workers couldn't find any more of its ingredients. And oh boy, then they realized the infamous iced potato pizza, and it was so much worse, man. I'm still crying on the inside. I'm not familiar, but Final Fantasy VI is one of the more popular ones. The only thing I know is that 7 is the super popular one that everyone loves. Aha! Who's entering my residence? A red hat? You don't appear very familiar if I see so. Hello, this is Mario and I'm Solon. We're both stranded here and don't know where we are. The Guardians told us we should look for someone called Merlery. Then this is where you belong. I'm indeed Merlery, the shaman of Starport. I'm often considered a sort of leader or guiding figure of this place. Personally, I view myself as a safe haven for anyone who needs it. Though enough about me. May I ask where you're from? Oh, of course! Mario comes from the Mushroom Kingdom. He was just in the middle of an intense fight against his arch nemesis, when suddenly the airship they were on seemingly crashed. And me, I'm I'm sorry, I just can't remember. Oh, I see. Oh, you want to know where you are? As you've probably heard, you're currently at the Star Port, a legendary sanctum which is part of the Starkapelago. The Starkapelago is a group of starry islands, relaxing regions surrounded by many other locations. Starport, also called the Sanctum of the Future Foresight, holds one of the most important monuments in the kingdom. I'm referring to the sacred and magical Astral Tower. The astral essence, embodied by the Astral Tower, is used to show the future, and therefore lead the way. If you really want to find your way home, it is the safest to ask for the astral essence for help. Thank you very much, Madam Merlery. That's some very good advice. We should definitely check out that tower, Mario. Luigi bows who? I apologize, but I assume I cannot help you with this. However, the Astral Tower may also hold the power to answer this question. Go to the west part of town, then north. I will ask the guard to let you through. Okay, wonderful. Then Mario, let's continue. Okay, but I want to see what's up here first. You're leaving Starport. If you're beyond this gate, there's no certainty of not getting attacked by various monsters. So take care if you're going out there, alright? Oh, well, we can't go past the gate. Can we go this way? No, so we have to go to the tower. I joined right after Mario woke up. What happened in the sky? Bowser and Mario were fighting on an airship, and then the airship crashed. And we don't know why it crashed. Six is the more popular one. Probably more popular than 7 is more so considered one of the best. Interesting. I'd only ever heard that people loved 7. Although I've also heard that 7 is sort of like the Final Fantasy for people who don't like the rest of the series. Like, a lot of people will play 7 and none of the others, so... maybe that's part of it too. Paper Mario 64, shout out to Lady Bo for being the cutest OG partner. Yeah, cutest and best. Astral Tower. Wow, it's magical! Maybe pressing A in the larger star panel might do something? A starry cave? Is that our next goal? Let's ask Merlery about it. I'm sure she'll know more. Both of the OG Paper Mario games have a Ghost Garrel as the best partner.
Well, one of them does. Vivian is, I mean, she's not the worst partner in TTYD, because Miss Mouse exists, but she certainly has quite a bit working against her. I'll say that much. Alright, so it looks like these are warp points of some sort that I just don't have unlocked. Is that the theme for Majora's Mask Observatory? Oh, is it? It might be. I meant from a character perspective. Fair enough, fair enough. Steep competition, though. The partners in TTYD are all pretty baller. I wish there was a Paper Mario game where you could play as Bowser. I'm a massive Bowser fangirl. What about... Isn't Bowser playable in Super? I mean, Super is a bad video game, but Bowser is playable in it. I'm a Super hater.
So, the Astral Tower showed you a cave. That must be the Astral Cave to the east. It's not that far away, but it's dangerous out there. I pray for a foresight of great success for you two. Come back whenever you need help. Thanks again, Madam Merly. We'll be back soon, I'm sure. Alright, so if it's east, is there an exit over here? There is. Okay.
The gate leading outside the star point is currently blocked by a yellow block.
We're still not sure how to get rid of it, so unfortunately it is difficult to leave the village at the moment. So this is the way to the Astral Cave, but there's no way we're getting through. Should we go ask some Merlery for some advice again? Super is the third best Paper Mario game. I can't... Hey! I've heard about you. You've defeated many Koopas all around the world. But I'm not just a usual Koopa. Let's see how you do without your pathetic jumps. It's time for some revenge.
Uh-oh.
That's a spiny bro. It's basically a hammer bro with a spiny shell as a helmet, so I would not recommend to jump. Wait, do you even have any other attacks? Well anyway, max HP is 6, attack power 2, defense power 0. Be careful of that hammer. If he hits you, you might get shrunk in a wick. Similar to Hammer Bros, when the Spiny Bros get desperate, they hurl a ton of hammers, but they're a lot worse at aiming. Those hammers look quite useful though. Wish we had one like that. Oh.
But also, that's not what I meant. That's fair.
Oh, I caught it! You caught the hammer. Use it to deal damage to spiky enemies. Outside of battle, press B to use it. Well.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's a neat way to get the hammer, is to have to succeed at an action command to catch it. I will say Super is at least the third best one I've played, but I've also only played...
We did it, Mario! You even got a hammer! Win-win scenario! Well, at least for us. Anyway, let's go. Now let's get rid of the block. But it might be dangerous. Don't forget that we can always heal at the heal block in front of the Grand Gate. I've only played 3, so, you know, low bar.
Are you gonna do a ranking / tier list on your second channel of the Final Fantasy IV characters? Oh yeah, I haven't done a ranking for them yet, have I? Yeah, probably. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's weird to rank them, because they're kind of like the guest characters in 2, which are also weird to rank, but they're at least, like, distinct enough from each other, right? Whereas the characters in 4, a lot of them are like, how do you differentiate Rydia from Palom, right? They're doing the same thing, and like technically Palom's better because he gets Quake at a lower level, but like Rydia gets summons and she's around in harder fights. Starview Field. Coins earned. Oh, these are our records. Hello. There we go. A little bit floaty. Hello, hello. Hi, Mafoof. How are you? Welcome to your home box. Under construction. Here all your personal achievements will be displayed. Certain challenge runs might also result in bonus trophies for your home box. Come here every now and then and see how your home box evolves. Okay, that's neat. I'm fairly good, but I'm recovering from sickness. Oh no! I'm sorry! Well, I'm glad to hear you're recovering at least. But yeah, I gotta work on a FF4 ranking video of some sort. What was that? A shooting star? You should wish for something. Did you wish for something? Don't tell me what it was or it won't come true. I wish for something as well. Hopefully, it'll be Luigi. Falling from the sky. My favorite characters are Cecil and Rydia. I tier listed them as characters more than gameplay. Yeah, and I could do that. Although then it's like Edward Sweep, right? The other thing is that, like, some of them just aren't particularly exciting characters to me. Like, Yang and Sid are kind of just like, what are we doing, right? I'm still working through your FF4 video. I'm currently 3.5 hours in. Y'all, the FF5 video is... The FF5 video is gonna be maybe too long. I don't know if I'm happy with the FF5 video being as long as it is, if I'm being honest. But there's also been no segments where I feel like... There's been no segments where I feel like I need to cut something, though. I'm terrified for the FF5 video and the Radiant Dawn tier list. The Radiant Dawn tier list, I am excited for. That one, the length is also more front-loaded, in part because, like, the Dawn Brigade and the Part 2 characters have more to talk about. This is a Spiny. Spinies have Spinies on their shells, which are pretty sharp. Max HP of 3, attack power of 2, defense power of 0. Were they always that weak? Anyway, they'll roll into you and they'll roll into Spiny eggs and slam into you. It's a bit easier to fight them if you can flip them over, I think. But yeah, the Radiant Dawn tier list, like the Part 4 segment is like an hour. The 3-hour thing is a preview and not the whole video. Yeah, that's just a preview. Right now, the Final Fantasy V video is currently at 4.5 hours, and I just finished talking about 3 out of 4 of the Earth Crystal jobs. Also, I think there was a typo in that description, because they have 2 max HP. But I'm pretty sure he said 3, right? Yeah, max HP 3. Typo spotted, typo spotted. Because I was thinking if it's max HP 3, then it takes 2 hammers to kill them. And we have no other attack that can actually hit Spinies. That's pretty tough for the early game. Max HP 2 is more reasonable. We Star Kids usually aren't allowed to go here. No one ever followed this path ever came back, they say. I don't believe them. That sounds like something you'd hear in a movie to make it more melodramatic. Do I sound smart now because I use melodramatic? I do, right? Oh, we go here. We gotta jump. Platforming in a Paper Mario game. I do not like platforming in Mario RPGs, I'll say that much. That's part of why I don't really care for Sticker Star, because... I mean, that's also part of why I don't care for Super, is because platforming was always the weakest part of the Mario RPGs, and it's a game built around it, and then secretly Sticker Star is also a platformer. Mario, that looks like the place we're looking for. That's the Astral Cave. So are you ready to go in there yet? I'm sensing there might be a more dangerous threat in there. Well, let's save our game first. But yeah, I'm hoping that the FF5 video... I'm hoping to keep it like 6 hours or less. Because I'm thinking part of why World 1 has been so long is just going over all of the jobs, but there's no new jobs after World 1 except for Mime. As an ATB fan, I agree with a lot of your critiques of it in FF4. I think other RPGs like Chrono Trigger do it better. I think if wait mode just like waited as soon as it got to your turn, right? It would solve 90% of my issues with it. Okay, so these guys have like 3 HP, I'm thinking. 3 or 4. That being said, I talk about this in the FF5 video, but I do appreciate ATB more in FF5. I still am not a fan of not having wait work the way that wait should work. But I think they actually do some stuff with it that's interesting, whereas FF4 basically doesn't take advantage of ATB at all. Like, there's nothing in FF4 that wouldn't work in a traditional turn-based system. That's a Cheep Cheep. They're barely seen in the Mushroom Kingdom itself. Instead, they inhabit the ocean, islands, and kingdoms around it. Max HP 4, max attack 1, defense power 0. They're not that difficult to beat. That's what I call some cheap star points. Get it? I like that the Cheep Cheeps are using Sushi's belly flop. That's pretty cool. Chat, do we go left or right? The save block's on the right, so let's head to the right. Oh, do we have more platforming to do? We do. No, I fell. Ooh. HP plus. We're not really using power jump, so we might as well use the HP plus. When ATB is done well, I feel like it can create an action game like the combat flow of an RPG. See, but the thing is, I don't play RPGs because I want an action game. Like, if I want to play an action game, I'll just play an action game. I think attempting to mix the two of them ends up diluting each one. Because, like, the ATB system, right? It's not exciting. It doesn't give, like, the same sort of combat flow that playing something like a Souls-like or a platformer or something does. Huh? Did anything happen? If not, maybe there's a second switch we have to activate. Is this a hack of PM64 or TTYD? This is a hack of 64. It is a wholly original story set in its own sort of like world with its own enemies and stuff. I don't know much about it though. Like I'm playing it for the first time, hadn't really heard about it or followed any of the dev stuff, so I don't know if there's like anything specific to it. Trails is the only turn-based RPG that makes me like the hybrid stuff. I haven't played Trails. I haven't played a lot of the core RPG, like the core RPGs. Like, I haven't played any Dragon Warrior games either. Actually, that's not fully true. I played like 6 hours of Dragon Quest XI, but then I moved, and by the time I got my PC back, I'd taken too long of a break. And I played about 30 minutes of Dragon Quest I, specifically so I could get footage for the FF... Oh, this is what they want me to do. For the FF4 video. Trails plays closest to FF10. I know, people said Saga is like FF2, right? Oh, whoops. There we go. Another star piece. Chrono Trigger is able to do that? I bounced off of Chrono Trigger in the final dungeon. I liked the story, but I stopped playing it in the final dungeon. I kind of just got bored. I think that Chrono Trigger's combat system, it has a similar problem to FF4 in that there's not a lot of variety in what you do. Usually standard attacks are just better than most of the combo moves is the other thing that kind of sucks. Is like when you get down to it, taking up two people's turn with the combo move is usually not worth it. It is sometimes with like certain enemy formations, but usually not. And that's an unfortunate, that's a really unfortunate thing once you realize it.
Yeah! You are intruders! Intruders in my cave!
Sorry, dude.
Ah!
Yo, Paper Mario's Jesus confirmed he walked on water. Let's inspiration Nepinut. This is a Nepinut. Those water monsters usually inhabit forests and jungles, if there's enough water at least, of course. Max HP 20, attack power 2 or 3. It can also charge up and do some kind of special attack. Also, I wouldn't recommend using your hammer since Nepinut is in the water.
Its name sounds a little strange, you say? Well, it's actually an anagram of Neptune. If only you had a Yoshi to help you now. A blue... And it would be an... Alright, well, I guess if we're supposed to jump, we'll jump. But there didn't seem to be a problem with the hammer. The purple is burning my eyes. Oh, you mean the top, the bar at top? Oh no! Chat distracted me! Was that attack supposed to fit? Oh, it's charging, isn't it? We gotta kill it before the charge attack goes off. Okay, there we go. You got an ancient artifact. What's this? An ancient artifact? Huh? Not even my eyes can get the truth out of this. We should ask Merlily. Maybe she knows what it is. Yo, did we get Eldestar? End of chapter. And so Mario and Solon defeated the water monster known as Nep and Nut in the Astral Cave. But what about the golden object that hid in its pond? What about Luigi, Peach, Bowser? Will Mario ever get back to the Mushroom Kingdom? A new adventure full of questions has begun. It depends on the part of your game you're in and if you have Ayla. Is Ayla the cave woman? What did I do? What did I do to never get included in things they do? Am I really that different? But that's not my fault, is it? Well, I wanted to just play the first chapter, but we're only 40 minutes into the stream right now. So chapter 1 was shorter than I expected, so we'll do chapters 1 and 2. We didn't even get a level up in the first chapter. Also, there's no more music. Oh, I thought maybe that fixed it because we got the do, but we didn't get da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lulu. Wang. I ate the music. I was hungry. Sorry. Mafoof. I made it die in the dungeon. Yo, I made it, to the true ending boss and die in the dungeon last night. But I was just shy 11 damage on the turn that I got one-shot by it. Which is so sad.
Oh, I fixed the music by singing. The game heard my singing and they were like, Danny, please don't. We value our eardrums. This is a Goomba. I think we both know the Goombas are neither strong nor intelligent. Max HP 2, power 1. Come on, Mario. Come on, you're Mario. You know them well. We'll easily defeat them. I'm gonna go play some Final Fantasy now. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks for stopping by, Heather. Enjoy Final Fantasy. The Goomba scientist from TTYD is offended by that not intelligent comment. Blue Wop. I wish I remembered his name. I know Goombella and Professor Goombly. Is that who you're thinking of? I'm manifesting Die in the Dungeon for mobile. It does feel like it'd be a good mobile game. Bum ba da da da. Ba da da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Oh, you! Wow! I can't believe you actually found it! Well then, it's probably time to tell you the truth. The stun artifacts are part of the Sunstone, and one of the most powerful essences and creations that exists. However, it seems it was split into multiple pieces. Originally, the Sunstone was used to power the Astral Tower, as its main energy source is star energy, of which the Sunstone contains an infinite amount. The Sunstone was a relic of Starport that we defended with all of our might, but only recently it suddenly vanished. And shortly after, we saw an almost blinding light appearing on the dark night skies of the kingdom. It wasn't long then until you, Mario and Solon, arrived here, which is why we have been a little suspicious of you at first. I apologize for this inconvenience in hindsight. Whoa, so the Sunstone is used to foresee the future of the Astral Tower? That really makes it seem sacred, but how did it work if any of us don't have the power source anymore? The Astral Tower contains an energy storage of sorts. Seems like there were still a few bits of star energy available and that Sunstone provided before vanishing. However, the lack of energy shall not be a problem now anymore, since even only one star artifact, while not nearly as powerful as its full form, can still provide a good chunk of star energy. It should at least be enough to allow for one more future foresight. Great, what a miracle! Let's see what our future looks like. Let's go to the tower. Okay, so this is gonna be like returning to the door. Professor Frankly is his name, right? I need another game to play on the shitter. Yeah, and like, it works really well, because I have it on Steam Deck, right? I've played it on Steam Deck. It works really well on Steam Deck with the touchscreen. Valentine, are you okay? Is there a bug over there? Is that what you're hunting right now? She's like attacking the window. So then we have to go back to Merloli to get the vision in, read, right? Or interpreted? I will say, this feels very much like a prologue that the Paper Mario games typically have.
Working all the time, me and my men are making great progress every day. It's going well. Look around here. Sometime later, you'll be thrilled at the beast once it's done.
One of my personal pet peeves is when a ROM hack includes essentially a tutorial. It feels like it doesn't understand that the audience for ROM hacks is typically people who are familiar with the base game and don't need a tutorial. So this feels like, you know, a 40-minute tutorial, 40, 45, we're 50 minutes in now, almost an hour actually. So it does irk me a little. Aha, many trees. I'm certain the next point of interest is Mementi Woods, the largest forest of our kingdom, with branching paths, maze-like valleys, and abundant flora. Despite the benign description, some say it causes a strange feeling simply by walking through it, as if some mysterious... Oh, whoops. As if it caused memories of something to surface that in reality never existed. Aside from that, I've heard about a collector living in the woods. They may be conceivable for a candidate being in possession of another star artifact. Good to know, thank you. The woods have always looked so magical to me from below. I'm excited to go there. But did Madame Marie say kingdom? What kingdom are we in? Is this still part of the one Mario's from, the Mushroom Kingdom? Oh, no, no, no. The kingdom we're in is called Stellaria. In fact, Starport is its capital, while the Starport and the starry islands surrounding it make up Starkapelago. Mementi Woods and other areas outside the seaside region are only part of the greater kingdom Stellaria. Usually, it is a rather friendly and calm kingdom, though ever since the Shadow One turned against us. I apologize, that's a story for another day. For now, you should focus on the woods. Luckily, Starport is directly connected to the woods, just head to the north of my home. Be careful, my dears. Bum, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Chapter 2, The Never Happened Memory. Mementi Woods. Hmm? Mario, why did you stop walking? What did you say? You remember this place? It feels like a memory that never actually happened. That's the name of the movie. Bum 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 ba-da-ba. Oh! Are those are the Mario Galaxy enemies, aren't they? The Goombobs. Ooh, Sununation. The Galumba. That's a Galumba. They're relatives of Goombas. Their attacks are pretty similar as well, but Galoombas tend to use head bonks twice, at least in most cases. Max HP 5, attack power 2, defense power 0. You can flip them over by jumping on them or making the ground shake somehow. They're usually seen in forests, so it's not a big surprise that they're here too. They're from World? Oh, right, it had the Octogoombas. Right, I got them mixed up, sorry. I apologize to all Goomba scholars. I disrespected your field of science. Woof! Whoa, I've never seen a chain chomp before. Let's defeat it with all of our strength. Wait, Mario, that's not a hostile and it tries to communicate. Woof! It's saying that its chain was leashed to the tree and it can't escape. Arf, bark, 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 woof! It got attacked by some snake-like creatures recently, and it begs for us to free it. Is this gonna be our next partner? Woof! It's very thankful and wants to show its gratitude by helping us! Chain Chomp, do you have a name? Bark, 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 woo! I think it said its name, it doesn't remember its name. Chompy would be a good name, you say? Actually, that sounds pretty good. Let's call it Chompy. Chompy joins your party. Press down C to throw him in a straight line to activate switches or hit blocks and get items. That's cool art, the Cowboy Mario. He can slingshot to make Mario throw him at multiple enemies with Chomp Throw. Oh, look at that! Ba 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 da ba da ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba. All right, let's Chomp Throw. Why is Mario wearing a cowboy hat in the picture? Cowboy Mario Gaming. Slingshot. Being a Mario Party member must suck. Dude stomps you anytime he wants help. At least the Koopas can hide in their shell. Chompy just like, he's getting animal abused. We should switch to Solon, though, for the Galoombas, because we do want to flip them. Okay, we buddy bonk the back one. Poor guy can't say no or he'll be tied to another tree. Alright, now we will use the Sun Mutation. Buddy bonk. Praising the sun for the hit game Dark Souls. Yo! So layer coded. I mentioned this last stream, but I started playing a new Souls-like, Steel Rising. It's not new, but it's new to me, right? It came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm enjoying it. Where did we come from? We're not back in time. The king will punish us. Grr! You said you'd know the way. What's that? An enemy? Inspiration U. This is Mander. Some say it's actually called the Zacomander or Little Mander. Max HP 6, attack power 2. They usually attack with very quick bites, which can be venomous. Additionally, they're pretty hard to block. They look like snake-like creatures, huh? Oh shit, we're poisoned! Bum bum bum. Kill the Mander. Why don't you get lost in the jungle? You never know when Mario suddenly appears and beats you up. Will you look at that? Someone managed to beat up the Manders. Truly intriguing. Ho ho ho. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. To be fair, if they started this time, they could have just asked him for directions. Oh, hello. Welcome. People do not come here normally. Too deep in the forest. Need help? Mayor has left. Their help. Orange snake's nasty, bites poisonous. Oh, this is Banjo-Kazooie music. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, this is DK64. This is Fungi Forest, I think. The wooden species from Galaxy 2. The Whittles. Great mustache, great dog. Oh, he must mean Chompy. Hello. Sorry, mad because Manders. Can fire 3 Manders for test if immune? Reward if test, need no. Think. Saying good luck. Well, I did just buy a fire flower, so that's gonna be easy. Would you pet the Chain Chomp? That's as close as we can get, unfortunately. There's the star piece. I saw it in the void earlier.
Yo! I just recently got off the crazy staff from one of these Whittles here. Kaboom! Couldn't believe his eyes when he saw it. I'm gonna be the slickest wizard of all of Stellaria.
Who even needs those lame gloves the other guys have? Who are you? Oh yeah, that guy called Mario? Heard a bit about you. Apparently you're really skilled and talented and stuff. Sure, not that I care that much. There's been a few guys who were called heroes of Stellaria, and most of them were just whatever. Yeah, you're not as different and unique as you think. Is this gonna lead us back to the home base? Yes, it does. Okay. So it looks like there's gonna be 3 more settlements after that. Because this is our fast travel hub. Oh, Twitch bot. Twitch bot. Gotta ban the Twitch bot. Ba-da. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We only accept worst viewers here. True. Hashtag truth. Many secrets in woods. One behind right wall where branch bridge is, and big door somewhere. Alright, are you the mayor? Red man? Hello, can help mayor? Mayor not dog anybody, poisoned by iron snakes. Bah, cough, gra. You want travel through forest? Bridge right from town. We lower bridge usually. Because mayor poisoned, we not lower bridge anymore. We lower bridge if you help mayor. How? Tried many plants for curing mayor. Could get correct plant for mayor? Plant is left from town. We not go. Big monster there. Please get plant. How's the ROM hack looking so far? It's pretty cool. The opening kind of was slower than I would expect from a, ROM hack. I sort of went on the rant about how so many games, like, ROM hacks will ramp themselves up in the way the vanilla games do. Did you try Hemlock? Oh, hi, Wiggler. Can't fight Wiggler. This is homophobia. Oh, hi. We can get another badge. Yeah, let's equip Power Smash. No reason not to. We have the BP for it. Oh, well, I disagree with that, invisible wall. Okay, this is, I don't like Paper Mario What? I disagree. I dislike Paper Mario platforming at the best of times because the physics is weak, but there's an invisible wall there! Wiggler is unbothered. There's an invisible wall there. I don't know if I can get across. There we go. Why was there an invisible wall there? I kept bumping up against it. Platforming in non-platforming games is abysmal most of the time. I agree. Shoutouts to platforming in Souls games. Alright, I want to get the tattle, though. This is Monty Mole. Monty Moles are, well, moles who throw rocks. HP 3, attack power 2, defense power 0. I'm quite surprised they're in the woods since they're usually seen in mountain areas. Apparently the name for the forest is referring to those Monty Moles, huh? Buddy bonk you. Go, my minion. Gather the creature lore. We need to get all the deep lore. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Oh, we gotta do this. Well, that was a bit too finicky for my tastes. Let's also go back and power up someone. If I can get there. Is there... Can I not get back? Oh, my Lanta. That tree stump's too high to reach. We have to go on the moving platform again. Mario, look at that! It's footprints. Unfortunately, I can't sense what creature is responsible for the footprints, but I know it'll lead us back to the plant we're looking for. So we always follow the footprints, right? I thought Mario was supposed to be good at jumping. Paper Mario isn't. Paper Mario notoriously has bad platforming control. Hello? Oh, that's the edge of the world. I thought that was a ramp down. Now this is interesting. I don't know if I like it or not. But it is at least interesting. I thought Paper Mario was supposed to be floaty. Yeah, but that doesn't make it good, right? Like, I know why Paper Mario platforming sucks, although Super Mario RPG doesn't have an excuse for it. It's just like, it's an isometric platformer, right? And those are always bad. Oh, that's a leaf. I was trying to pick it up like it was an item. Bum ba da ba ba da da ba ba. But yeah, this is a pretty cool puzzle. I do like it, I've decided. Following the footprints while we can't necessarily see everything. Is this the correct way? Or is this backtracking? Nope, that's the correct way, okay. Let me go up here. There we go. We go down here. Bonk bonk. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so there should be a boss coming up, right? Oh, wait, we're in a circle, because this is where Chompy was. Is this gonna be the Wiggler? I think if it's the Wiggler, I don't know how it balanced on those twigs. Are you joking? If the Wiggler is cool, why isn't there a Wigglist? True. Speaking truth to power. How do I get back up there? Do I have to go around? Oh my Lanta. Oh my god, I have to walk on a narrow balance beam and the punishment for falling off is backtracking. This really is a Paper Mario game. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, my Lanta. We did it. We did it, gamers.
Woof! Woof! Ruff! 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 Woof! 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 Woof!
Hey! What are you looking for? I don't know how I got here, but I've been in Scarier Forest. This one isn't scary at all. Now get ready!
Wiggler is angry! Wiggler was sleeping and you woke him up! Wiggler will show you how it feels to be angry!
Okay, we'll go Solon. Inspiration Wiggler. That's a Wiggler. If only the egg thing hadn't woken it up, we would have been here to fight it. Max HP 20, attack power 2 to 3, defense power, I get signals that its defense power is incredibly high, at least as long as it's angry. Additionally, it can attack your current partner like me, so be careful. See its segments? You should be able to change their color by jumping on them. If all of them are yellow, maybe the Wiggler will turn yellow again. You should also just normally jump on Wiggler's head and try to pull its flowers. It'll get easier the weaker the Wiggler is, I assume. Although, it'll try to throw you off, especially while it's angry. Alright, so... this is just like that one Mario and Luigi fight. Oh, we have to fail the action commands, don't we? Oh my god, I'm instinctively succeeding, but we need to fail them. What if we... Sunmutation here... let's go Chompy, because we can use Chompy's AoE attack, right? So we got Chomp Throw, right? That'll turn them all yellow. Okay. Then we Sunmutation. The final boss was Muscle Memory. Jumping on my segments generally doesn't make me less angry. There we go. Okay, this is a cute little gimmick fight. I am not good enough at mashing for this shit. We'll just use focus and have Chompy deal the damage. Sunmutation. Power Smash. Focus. Chompy's injured. Let's use a mushroom on Mario. And then Sun Mutation. Chomp Throw. Focus. Slingshot. Is this a complete hack? It is. Yes, this is hashtag complete. Focus. Do nothing. Oh no. They injured Chompy. Oh no. Okay. We'll use Sun Mutation. Chomp Throw. And this, we should be able to get him here. We do a Power Smash. And then, let's have, Chompy's been doing most of the work. Let's finish with the Slingshot. Oh, we have to pluck the flower. Alright, I think I'm gonna go FP. We haven't been getting that many badges, so I think FP would be helpful. He just wanted to eat. You got Wiggler's flower. The flower of Wiggler used to cure venom. Oh, why did you do this to poor Wiggler? You took Wiggler's flower. Now he doesn't feel like Wiggler anymore. Wiggler is sad. Wiggler understands it now. Take his flower and help people. Helping people makes Wiggler happy. Wiggler's flower is back! Wiggler thanks you. Wiggler is happy again. Roof. Roof, roof, roof. And we can go upgrade one of our partners as well. Is the spin removed? No spin's there. I just keep forgetting to use it. No party is complete without the puppy girl. Well, Chompy's a puppy boy. Or, I mean, more realistically, he's just a, he's a chomper. But yeah, Spin is here. I just haven't been using it. I forgot. POV, you forgore. I used it a little bit earlier, and then I just forgot about its existence. Oh. Big stretch. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Look at that, the spin shamoves. All right, let's go get our upgrade, our partner upgrade, which means I have to do that platforming again. Hi, the Wiggler. I believe we have that. It's called American Ninja Warrior. I wish I could just jump on stuff a few dozen times and get dozens of gold coins. Okay, no invisible wall that time. This should be our third snake that we've used a fire flower on, so we should get, we should get that quest complete as well. I am not American, so I don't qualify. That's okay, most American Ninja Warriors also aren't ninjas or warriors. Platforming in a Paper Mario game moment. Alright, so we get multi-block for Solon or Lucky Dig to dig up. Let's get Lucky Dig. I don't know what that does, but that sounds interesting. I'm a warrior. Does that count? I don't think dual classing is in any Fire Emblem. Yo, imagine dual classing ninja and warrior. Be like Pokemon Fusion, but for Fire Emblem. Where'd Wiggler's head go? Wiggler's head was just gone. That would require Ninja and Warrior to be in the same game. I've got my fingers crossed for Fortune's Weave to bring back Ninja and Warrior. Red Man, did you find Plant? Good, very good. Thank you. Now can cure Mayor.
Will take a while to make cure. Ziddle will lower the bridge meanwhile. Yes, come to bridge right from town. Was Warrior in 3 houses? It was just bad. That's how you get Wrath. So it's not terrible. Like, it's not useless. Most classes in 3 houses are pretty bad from what I remember. 3 houses is interesting because you've got the classes that are like, they're generally bad when you go into them, but they have good abilities that you want from mastering them, like Brigand. And then you've got classes like Wyvern, where it doesn't really offer any abilities you care about, but it's really good. And the only exception is Archer. Because everyone wants hit plus 20, but also Archer's a really good class. Oh, I guess also Pegasus Knight for Darting Blow. One random item for 4 FP. That could be an interesting way to power up the economy. Are there any good endgame classes in 3 houses that aren't Wyvern or Sniper? Yeah, Grappler. Grappler, Bow Knight, Gremory, Falco Knight. Whatever Claude's personal class is called. They all have uses. Woof, woof. Arf, 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 arf. Barbarossa, right, Barbarossa. Oh, is this another balance beam segment? Oh my god. The balance beam segments. Really, really like these balance beam segments, huh? I don't like the balance beam segments. No! What was I supposed to do there? I couldn't see. This feels unfair. Alright, we can upgrade Solon. Is making a tightrope section one of the job requirements for making a hack? Well, we've had 2 tightrope sections so far. And now we have a blind tightrope section.
This is a Paragaloomba. Guess what? They're Galoombas with wings. Max HP 5, attack power 2's. Unlike Galoombas, Paragaloomba can't attack twice in a row. Also, they can only be flipped when they're already on the ground. Doing things the controls weren't designed around is my favorite type of challenge. Game Deck Madness is quite the experience. I mean, I'm still having fun. Oh boy, that's so many coins it lagged the game. I'm still having fun. I'm still having fun in between the tightrope sections. And the points where I have to stand still while the camera slowly rotates or I'll fall off and die. We'll go Chompy. Chomp Throw. Fire Flower. We love instant death from inconvenient camera angles. My favorite. Yo, 64 star bits like Nintendo 64, the chosen one. Oh, there's another invisible wall. Oh no. Okay, good. I was like, I have to figure out this puzzle by going backwards, don't I? But I stumbled into it by random chance. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. So do I have to go all the way back down now? Yo, Paper Mario backtracking moment. Come on. Not great, to be honest. That camera angle was not great for what they wanted me to do. This would have been a good time to give the player a convenient path to the bottom. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, people. I think I haven't seen people in years. Why, hello. I've been looking for a... Oh, I know what you want.
You came to steal my wonderful collection, don't you? Of course you do. No, we... Oh, so you want to buy it? That's even worse. You really expect me to say yes? Of course you can have my miniature version of the nearly 1,000-year-old door. Why not? I despise people like you. You're the reason I moved here. And now I have to deal with those sneaky Montymoles trying to steal everything here every day. I hate it here. You remind me of someone. Oh, you mean my cousin? I haven't heard from him in a long time. But I don't really care. He's always acting cooler than he is anyway. It gets annoying after a while, you know? Wait, you're only here to talk, are you? I know you want something. Okay, you know what? I recently found some kind of artifact, and I don't know what to do with it anyway. I'll give it to you if you stop wanting to stealing or buy anything, alright? Wait! Why would I give it to you in the first place? Oh, that reminds me of something. I hate it when people in games don't give the hero stuff for free. That makes absolutely no sense. They know the hero is the only one to save everyone, and if they don't, they'll witness the end of the world. And guess why? Because it's scripted! It's so unrealistic! Okay, sorry. I'll give it to you with one condition. I need to know if you're worthy of the artifact. Answer the following questions correctly and I'll hand it over. Are you ready for... La Collector's Amazing Quiz? Let's begin. The best movie to ever exist is The Great Koopa Battle. And that's correct! Next question. If a new game releases, you have to get it on day one. And that's correct! Next question. I don't like romances, and I know they're always fake, but Bobby and Scarlett is a 10 out of 10. And that's correct! Think of something like Collector? Those questions are way too easy for them. Alright, that was just the warm-up. Get ready for the difficult ones. Next question. There's this game about a saga of superstars. How many sequels does it have? We don't count crossovers or remakes. 5. That's correct! Next question. Which of these things do I dislike? Montymoles. And that's correct! Next question. What of these things do I like? Complaining about games you've never played. That's actually quite funny, XD. What do you mean it's outdated and you only use in texts? I haven't seen people in years, okay? I'm so curious what graphics will look like in 2013. Mario, what in the world is this guy talking about? Final question. Sometimes when you play a game, you get focused on things that you forget there's other things than games. Always. Wow, you actually did it. You're a real gamer. Yo! Certified not a fake gamer moment. I'm a real gamer. Well then, yeah, the artifact. Alright, take it. You got the sun artifact. That's it, weirdo. You thought you'd be gone after I got hurled away? Yes, I definitely knew where I landed. And so I found you. It wasn't coincidence. And the ugly yellow stone is mine now. Mario, he took the artifact. Hurry after him. The gayest myrrh. Slingshot Chompy. You've been diagnosed with gamer. Unfortunately, there's no cure. No, you can shower and that cures gamerness. I said out of the way, you purple whatever you are. Ooh, gods, take this egg out of my sight. Of course, King. And you are? Mario, oh, you're the one we've been looking for. Normally, I, King Monty, don't leave my underground palace. However, this time I didn't have a choice. The number of my troops suddenly decreased. I had to intervene. The reason? You
You and your naughty pet. You might as well assume what follows. It's time for some royal revenge. I really like this King Monty Mole sprite. This is King Montanese, the king of the Monty Moles. His actual name is King Montanese IV. Max HP 25, attack power 3, defense power 0. Similar to Monty Moles, he will mostly attack by throwing rocks at you, but much larger ones. Also, other Monty Moles could join the battle anytime, so I'd recommend using chompier items. What do you say? The king feels like a memory that never actually happened? Mario, didn't you say that before multiple times? Anyways, we don't have time for explanations right now. We need to defeat the King of the Woods. Oh, I'm out of fire flowers. All right. We'll go to Chompy. And then go Chompy throw. And use Salutation. Did we have any scripty battles with Monty Moles? It'd be funnier if we never fought any of them. We could technically have avoided all of them, yeah. Let's Lucky Dig. Hey, we got a fire flower. Slingshot you. And maple syrup. Chomp toss. Oh wow, tired Mario can't do the chomp toss animation correctly. Oh Mario, you really leave me no choice but to use my royal defense strategy. Focus. Lucky Dig. What item did we get? A pebble. Slingshot you. Salutation. We didn't beat up the moles. We got framed by Wario. Okay, chomp throw. Power smash. Power smash. There we go. Got him. It certainly was a royal battle. This is embarrassing for not only yours truly, but the entire kingdom of Monty Moles. I just wanted to defend my kingdom, and I've failed. Thus, I can't be considered a good king furthermore. So, the end of King Montini IV truly has come. Mario, you may finally remember me. Farewell. You got the sun artifact, for real this time. I think this is a good stopping point. The end of chapter 2. End of chapter. After walking through the woods of memories, meeting familiar faces, and entering an overgrown tower, Mario and party finally found faraway collector La Collector, who lives deep in the woods. However, shortly after he gave Mario the lost artifact, it was already lost. With a new member, Chompy, they defeated the king of the Monty Moles, King Montini, and Mario got the artifact back. What's next goal for the Mario and the party? The journey is far from over. I'm pretty sure the whole memory of something that never happened is a reference to the Sticker Star beta, right? Because Chompy's from the Sticker Star beta. Look, he's crying again. Teehee, the little embarrassment is crying again. I hate them. Can't you just accept that you're more of a drag? It's like an unnecessary extra, an accessory that's just one too many. Right. You won't be nearly as strong and useful as we are. Never. But yeah, that's pretty fun. I think this is a good natural stopping point. But, gamer confirmed. Real gamer confirmed.